What would you do if you hadn't eaten in 3 days and someone else needed your food more than you? This is a real story of sacrifice, humanity, and a moment that changed everything overnight. Subscribe now to Black Micro Stories for more powerful stories that stay with you. In a quiet, overlooked neighborhood where opportunity is scarce and survival is a daily battle, one teenager's decision is now making headlines for all the right reasons. 17-year-old Malik Johnson had been saving for 3 days. Not for anything special, just one proper meal. Living with his single mother and 2 younger siblings, Malik understood hunger better than most. That week had been especially difficult. There was barely enough food at home and every coin mattered. So he waited. He worked small jobs, he skipped meals, and finally he had enough. That evening, Malik walked into a small roadside cafe and ordered a simple plate of food. Witnesses say he looked exhausted, but relieved. After days of hunger, he was finally about to eat. But before he could take his first bite, something unexpected happened. An elderly couple walked in. They looked lost, worried, the cafe owner later told reporters. After sitting down, they realized they didn't have their wallet. You could see the embarrassment on their faces. The couple quietly stood up, preparing to leave without eating. That's when Malik made a choice. Without hesitation, he stood up and offered them his meal. At first, they refused, the cafe owner said. But he insisted. He told them, "Please, you need it more than I do." The couple eventually accepted. And just like that, Malik walked out, hungry again. But what happened next would shock everyone. The very next morning, there was a knock on his door. Malik's mother opened it to find a well-dressed man standing outside their modest home. Calm, respectful, but clearly not from their world. He introduced himself, and within moments, everything changed. The man was a millionaire businessman. The elderly couple from the cafe were his parents. "They told me everything," the man later shared. "Not just what Malik did, but how he did it. No hesitation, no expectation." What moved him the most was simple. Malik gave when he had nothing. And that kind of kindness, he said, is rare. Right there at the door, he made an offer that would transform Malik's life. He would fund Malik's entire education, school, college, and beyond. But he didn't stop there. He also pledged to support the entire community, launching a local food program so no family would have to go hungry again. By midday, the story had spread across the neighborhood. People gathered outside Malik's home, some cheering, some crying. Because this wasn't just about one boy anymore, it was about hope. Malik, however, stayed the same. "I didn't think about it," he said quietly. "They were hungry, so I gave them my food." And maybe that's what makes this story so powerful. No cameras, no expectations, just kindness. In a world that often feels divided, one small act proved something extraordinary. That even the smallest sacrifice can create the biggest change. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and share it. Subscribe to Black Micro Stories for more real stories of courage, kindness, and life-changing moments.